Hey, I got a special episode for you today. I messed up my audio in the recording. I didn't realize, so I get the director's cut this time around. Uh, I think just then I was talking about how the episodes will be coming out in the middle of the week rather than Saturdays because of 7 MMC, and I just skipped that level because it was too long. Um, so yeah, each week for the next 6 weeks or so, there'll be a new batch of 7 MMC levels. That's 7 Mario Maker Celebration. And they'll come out on Saturdays, so I'll put out a bunch of videos for those every Saturday. So the 1K Expert Speedrun videos will be in the middle of the week, most likely Wednesdays, but I think this episode will be on a Thursday. And I just did not know how to get up these stairs, and I skip. I ended up skipping this one too. Yeah, sorry about the situation for this episode, but I didn't want to redo anything because I can't restart the run, obviously. So this is the best I can do. And for this one, I thought, looking at the world record, that a mushroom is gonna fall from the sky after 15 seconds, and that did not happen. So I skipped. This one looked a little scary. I think it might have mentioned something about trolls in the title. I didn't try that pipe, but I figured maybe this one would work. And it didn't. Then I thought maybe I'd get stuck by hidden blocks there, but I didn't. And then I did. And now it's soft locked. And I think I was talking about that just before it happened. I somehow nailed that spring jump on my first try. And we reached double digits in lives. Just wanted to check Mario's moves real quick. And to figure out how to run. And I expected this to be hold right. Did not expect to just stop on the clouds there. And right there, I think I said, I felt like I got pushed off by the platform. I was holding left, but I fell off the edge. But I kept trying. Just trying to not land on the edge. And get a better run going this time. I was worried that my star was going to run out, but I did kill all the enemies before I ran out of invincibility. And that's all there is for this level. Once again, getting back up the double digits, now up to 11. And I think here I said whenever there's a shell jump level, I always mess it up once. At least once. But not this time. That's all there was to it. Just 3 simple shell jumps. This one, you can see I did not like the timer, but I figured I'd give it one try. Or at least one try. Didn't seem too difficult. I was a little worried about those claws, but there's only one spike in the ground, so relatively easy to dodge. And now I realize that this level is just 2 laps of the same level, so I speed it up here. Go through the same thing all over again. Nothing really different. And with 5 seconds left, I Enter the key door. And that's it. Not too tough. This one looks like a puzzle level. I'm a little apprehensive, but willing to give it a try. I have one of these. My head's blocking it a little bit, but I have to make a platform for the shell to go across. Should get it pretty quickly. Did not mean to throw the POW there, making a pretty difficult jump for myself, but I was able to make it over. And I almost jump up there where the Koopa is, but I want to hit these blocks first. And then I see it's a soft lock, so I'm very happy I didn't do that. But still want to tempt it, because I don't want to go without the shellmet. Don't think it ends up mattering that much. So now we're finally able to go in this pipe. And now we're in a vertical auto-scrolling platforming level. And the shellmet does actually come in handy here. It lets me just damage boost through the skewer. And then just a kind of confusing ending. Now we're up to 15 lives. Pretty happy with that. And right about now I'm wondering if this is all it is. And just jump on some thwomps and that's it. We had a pretty good streak of not too difficult levels. This one I do die once too, but isn't too much of a challenge. It's pretty short. Bounce Kaizo. All the jumps are indicated. It's a little more difficult than it looks. The momentum control is hard to do on your first try, but or second try. I am able to do it. And now I'm up to 20. Started at, I think it was 9 lives. And that was just a quick skip. I think it was like a 5-minute road record or something. But I'm very pleased with how this episode has started out. Doubled my life counter in only a couple stages. If you remember, not too long ago I was down to 3 in the previous episode. So it's always nice to have a little bit of safety. I'm definitely playing much more carefully, trying to conserve my lives. We took care of Bowser Jr. Pretty simple level. Right there I check, I see the timer's 9.5 seconds, so I know it's pretty tight, but not too bad. This is mostly just hold right anyway, so not much of a challenge there. Still at 20 lives. Up till this level. You can see my face there. I do not like the setup at all. It's very janky. And I see I'm supposed to do a triple jump. And down to the piranhas again. I think right there I said one more try. But I'm still too late, and I hit the spike. So, in a flash, I lost 5 lives right away. That's just a quick skip. That was another multi-minute world record level. And in this one, I mess up another triple jump. But I saw the world record was not very tight, so I'm thinking there is a chance. tried to recover as quickly as I could getting there, so I know it's gonna be close. Stumbled a little bit on that first POW, but otherwise I went through all these rooms pretty much as fast as I could. Start counting 3, 2, 1, and I realized I do not have enough time. But pretty good for my first try. Figuring I'll get 3 1-ups, and I'll be back pretty close to 20. Maybe. And I realized I do actually need to do a triple jump there. The munchers are actually pretty tight. And I try to do it without the twirl over the piranhas, and I die. Then I finally get it. And you've seen this before. Running through these parts are pretty easy. Now with 18 seconds, let's open the door. As long as I get over those saws, I know I'll have plenty of time. So I was at 20 lives before, and I went back down to 11 in a hurry. Those 1-ups definitely helped get back to 14, but still not very happy with that turnaround. I decided to skip that one. 1:20 on the record. That's around the borderline of whether or not I'll skip. Here we got a kind of strange level. Pretty decently put together. 3D World underground stage. Now I'm thinking I want to get all my lives back, so I'm happy to see these 10, 30, and 50 coins. I'm surprised I got hit there, but not too worried. Level's been pretty non-lethal so far, and gives you another mushroom there. And I'm just hitting a bunch of switches. And I got tricked. I'm not supposed to hit that last one. Or the second to last one, I guess. I was not paying close enough attention. Now we made it to the last section. Kind of a change of pace. But that's the end. So now I've kind of recovered a little bit. Didn't lose any lives there. Back up to 17. And we got something that doesn't look too good. Not very clear where you're supposed to go. And I see the stuff in the bottom right. I'm thinking it's going to come back over sometime soon. But it never does. And I decide I should just go down and check. Eventually. There we go. And it's safe. And I see this is the bottom path from before. Narrowly dodged the thwomp. Was not sure where it was. And I see that this is the track that leads over to the top. And I decide to take the rare YOLO jump and get nothing from it. But I decided to give it another try. Killed all those chain chomps. Except for one. I decided to be patient. Well, not very safe, but I do actually get the kill. And I see that's the door I want to get to. I'm thinking, can I get the shell up there? Doesn't look like I can. See if a triple jump can make it. And that was a good triple jump. I could have gotten a wall jump there, but definitely could not have made it all the way across onto the platform. And I just jumped right into the flop. I think I said I knew it was there, but I got blocked. And I tried to skip. Right there, I don't realize that that second conveyor is going the wrong way. And I saw the timer was pretty tight, so didn't think I had a chance. This first 10 seconds is literally nothing, so speed that up. A little bit better that time. Definitely didn't slow down nearly as much. But I do a turn back, and I do make it. I thought it'd be close. So I'll show you what the world record, or not the world record, but what my time was. It was 19.93, so very close. Thankfully I did get it though. Kind of the strange level here. And you're just dead. Got very unlucky with the timing there. And I decided to skip because there's no visual cue or anything you can really do to do that without trial and error. While I'm saying that, I'm nailing a very difficult to read section. I can't touch the ground. And I was able to navigate through that part correctly somehow. And dodge the fireball. And dodge it again, and just jump around the cloud. Last obstacle. Decided to rush it. Why not? But I figured I got there my first try. Shouldn't be too hard. Just make it again. Okay, next time I'll get it. Remember to spin jump. Wait for the on-off switch. Definitely was not a fluke that you got to the end on your first try. And there's a fireball to the face. I decided it's not worth it. Don't think there's any one-ups to gain. And an unfortunate skip down to 10 lives. It's truly been a roller coaster of an episode. Went from 10 to 20 back to 10 in only a couple levels. Next one's kind of an odd speedrun. I was able to figure out that the key would be there. Realized a little bit too late that I was supposed to throw the shell, but didn't get hit by anything. And the timer was not super tight, so not too worried about time. Just paying attention to the switch dates, not blocking myself. Just cycling through a bunch of random power-ups. And run right through a plant. Thankfully, the period for intangibility is somewhat generous. I just jump right into a mole right there. I thought it'd be a small mole, and I find a hidden block. But now I'm thinking, is it a parachute or not? I think it is. It's gotta be. It was not. I've been wrong pretty much every single time in this challenge on a flop, if it'll have a parachute or not. And you can't really go for an in-between and try to react. Without a parachute, it goes too fast for you to catch up to. And with a parachute, it just stops and you can't adjust in time. So, and I see there's a bunch of random enemies coming out of these blocks. I don't know what I should and shouldn't hit, but I do find a P-switch, which seems pretty useful. Just a bunch of random enemies in the other ones. I'm only at 10 lives, so I definitely want these big coins. And I realize that's the wrong way, and I'm dead. So now we're back where we started at 9 lives. But I do find a fire flower in that block. Did not expect to get a generous power-up. Not messing with those blocks, making progress. I'm pretty nervous, and I think I've just been reset to the start, but it is actually just the way forward with the boss fight with Boom Boom. Pretty trivial. I'm surprised that there's a checkpoint. I thought it'd be end right there, but of course we need 2 boss fights. And I saw that the world record was not super high, and I just jumped right into the fireball. And excuse me, there's actually 3 boss fights. The big Boom Boom does not have the key, so I'm thinking, oh no, does Bowser actually have it? But nope, the small Boom Boom has it. And now we made it to the end. So once again, we're back from 9 lives, up back to double digits. And we're into a level, I think it's called No More Key Death. Just has a bunch of short rooms with coins to collect. And I just completely mistimed that run right into the piranha plant. This time a little more patient. Make it underneath. Get the 3rd coin. You can see my face right there. I do not like how this room looks. I am able to dodge the fireballs, and then I die. A huge jump in difficulty from all the other rooms. And I hope this one has a shell or a power-up or something, but there's nothing there for me. Just another very simple challenge. Just gonna have to clutch out that last room. There's no power-ups here. But I know my best bet is to go right away while they're all synced up. And I'm able to dodge the fireballs. I get the key. Go through this front door again, and then the key door. Then I think something went wrong, but it clears itself out. And once again, or not. I don't go from 9 lives up to double digits. I missed the top of the goal. And this one was called something Troll World, so I always put my guard up whenever I see Troll in the title, but seems pretty benign so far. Choose between a pipe and a door. I don't want to go in the sub area, so I go for the door. And it doesn't kill me right away, but it does kill the bitrate. And I see I chose wrong. Play a bunch of sound effects and see that I am in fact soft locked. Now we have a pretty interesting water level. A bunch of small rooms with cannonballs. And I realized that I can't go straight to the key door from here because the red cannonballs are too fast. And I can tell it's pretty well designed. Definitely something you have to be patient. I'm able to clear the second room. Now we're just collecting a bunch of coins, going around the room. I wonder if that's it. Almost, there's the flag, but oh, I committed too far to the right. And the next try I do get there again. Decided to wait in this little crevice. Be a little more careful. I can see the flagpole is right there. And I make a pretty bad decision. Thought I could make it. And then I get impatient and I just throw myself into the cannonball. And I'm down to 6 lives. I was at 20 earlier in this episode. And this is the last level too. This is level 256. You can tell I'm very upset, very impatient. Down to 5 lives now. But I'm able to get through the first few rooms. And I don't make it. But the next try, I realized I could just commit right away. And I was hoping I would get a bunch of 1-ups from that, but I only got 1 from hitting the top of the flagpole. Apparently there weren't actually enough cannonballs to get the 1-ups. But hopefully you enjoyed this weird episode. I'll see you next time, I guess.